Hook. Did you know that a whopping 80% of people feel more stressed after diving into self-help books and seminars? Yeah, that's right. It's a little ironic, isn't it? You think you're going to feel empowered and inspired, but instead, you end up feeling worse. Let's unpack this paradox together. So, what is self-improvement really all about? It's this big buzzword we hear everywhere, promising to make us happier, healthier, and more successful. But here's the kicker, there are so many misconceptions about what it truly means to improve ourselves. Today, we're going to dig deeper and uncover the ugly truths behind this whole self-improvement craze. Spoiler alert, it's not always pretty. Right, let's talk about the problem. Many of us dive into self-improvement with these sky-high expectations. We think that by reading a few books or following some inspiration on social media, we'll magically transform our lives overnight. But the reality? It often leads to feelings of inadequacy and frustration. You know that feeling when you compare yourself to that perfect version of yourself you see online? It's like running a race with no finish line. Instead of feeling accomplished, you're left feeling like a failure because you're not achieving those unrealistic goals. Sound familiar? That's the trap many of us fall into. Now, let's peel back the layers a bit. Society bombards us with messages that self-improvement is a quick fix. Ads try to sell us the latest productivity hacks, wellness trends, or life-changing courses. But here's the kicker, those marketing tactics often overlook the importance of mindfulness. Instead of focusing on the journey, we get pulled into this mindset that results are everything. But what if, instead of chasing after a checklist of achievements, we embrace the process and learn to appreciate our growth, no matter how slow? Shifting our perspective can help us stay grounded and maybe even find joy in the little steps we take every day. Here's the main insight I want you to take away. Self-improvement is not a destination, it's a continuous journey. I remember a time when I was obsessed with hitting certain milestones. I thought once I achieved them, I'd finally be happy. But then, I realized that once I hit one goal, I was already on to the next, never really stopping to appreciate my progress. It wasn't until I took a step back and started enjoying the journey itself that I found real fulfillment. It's messy, it's complicated, and guess what? It's totally okay. Embracing the process is where the magic really happens. So, what's the takeaway here? The ugly truth about self-improvement is that it's not a linear path filled with instant gratification. It's a winding road with ups and downs, and that's perfectly normal. By shifting our focus from outcomes to the process, we can learn to celebrate our growth and be kinder to ourselves along the way. Remember, it's all about the journey, not just the destination. I'd love to hear from you. What's your experience with self-improvement been like? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in diving deeper into mindfulness practices, don't forget to check out my next video. Let's keep this conversation going. See you next time.